It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The left foot of Italian-born kicker Giorgio Civecchio ready to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come off the ball hard. Hey, check Mike 45. You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Wait! Hey, Tuesday. Watch twist.
After the interception, here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Myself. Here we go.
On first and goal, Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
On the carry. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Hey, check. Here we go. Hey, sprint plans.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Rush in. Green, 17.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. From the gun, Winston. Able to find Isabella. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
His pass.
Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
45.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
45.
Jameis to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
To Christian Kirk.
From 17 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
You don't want this. Slam, slam. 22. Check, check. Check 13. Check 13.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Falcons! Todd Gurley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Giorgio Tavecchio for the extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Saints 7.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's not going to get me. 45, 45.
Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Switzer on the return. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Double tight. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 58. Tight dog.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Rolling to his right, and that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 45 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Giorgio.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10-10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 16. Winston now. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Takk McKinley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st down, it's Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 38. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
97's the mic. 97's the mic.
On 1st down, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Williams on the coverage.
Hey, express, 280. Here we go.
Throwing again, Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
6-yard line.
20. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see. Let's go.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Another Falcon.
23 yards on the play.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
25. 21. Hatchet. 58.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
brought down.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, check. It's me and you. Hey, 59, ready?
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 27, Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The ball carried by number 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 45, 45.
They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a fourth and goal.
Dante Fowler. No gain on the play. It's fourth and goal at the 2.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down.
We got 4. Let him go.
Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
To
Christian Kirk as time expires in the first half. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Not much there, only a yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
To Calvin Ridley.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Play action, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got one. 50. Wait.
Now Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 21.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
At the 4-yard line.
You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
To kick off for Atlanta.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now they try the right side here. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Winston. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
Another 3 and out.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And able to find Kirk complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. A first down throw for Winston. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Saints first down.
Ready. Blue ready.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports.
33.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Winston. And that'll be incomplete.
Winston
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete
First
to
catch of the
Michael
new
Thomas.
season for him, and he picks up the first.
13 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive
First down,
cap on right now, and I
Saints.
know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Running back. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check Mike 45.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The running back against
He's
the ball
making quite a
carrier.
splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Play fake. Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Winston's pass.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Winston. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Gurley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Harris returning. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The line of scrimmage.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, Saints.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he whips that one incomplete there. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, check 2, check 2, check
Now Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Kirk, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ready? Blue lady. Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Jameis again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Hey, hey, hey. We got 3, we got 3. Let's go.
On second down, Winston again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Let's do it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Brought down behind.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, let's go.
Jameis to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick, and the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
The Falcons.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Number 20.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Here we go. Jam him. Jam him. Tick, 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 tick.
Again, they run with Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
10 at the 49-yard line.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Silver, silver.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that...